Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Spirit and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel where I talk about personal growth, development, spirituality, where I give monthly tarot forecasts and advice. And this video it is for the month of November, where I'm gonna give you the forecast. So how we are doing it, I've been doing it for the past couple months. What we're gonna do is I have this amazing, beautiful tarot deck, and we will do 3 different readings. They're gonna be pick a card style, and 3 different readings. First one will be about relationships, love and romantic relationships. Second is about money, your career and personal growth. The third one is just the general forecast, general advice for the month, what kind of energy you will have. And also I have something special today. I have my emotional support pads. So I will pull out, also let's do the pick a card style. I will pull out 3 cards and you will pick one and you will get your emotional support animal as well for the month of November 2023. Let me know how was the month of October, how you've been feeling for this month, how things are going so far during this month, and we will start. And first one, as I said, the first pick a card, it is about love and romantic relationships. So all you have to do, just close your eyes, relax, and think about the number from 1 to 3. And out of 3 cards, pick one. So let's start. Card number 1. Just kind of try to think, like, how do you feel? Or even not think, feel. How do you feel about this card? Card number 2 is here. Last one. And card number 3. It is here. So let's start one more time. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Pick one card. Write your number in the comments below and let's start opening it up. Card number 1, 10 of Swords. That's how it looks, and it says, actually there's a word here which says ruin. That's okay, no panic so far. Okay, we'll figure it out. 3 of Wands. That's a card number 2. And the last one is actually the major arcana, the universe, the energy number 21. That's how it looks. Beautiful card. I really love this deck. Like the images, the pictures here, they look amazing. So let's start with the 10 of Swords. I feel like it speaks for itself. I feel like this word, it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to the relationships, how you're gonna feel in the month of November. So 10 of Swords is the last stage. It's 10, right? The number 10 is the last one before we start moving to the pages, to knights, to queens and kings and aces and etc. So 10 is the last one. So we're finishing certain period in our life. So that's why in the month of November, you may feel like you want to end their relationships. You want to move to a new stage in your relationship. Something needs to end. Maybe you've been a girlfriend for a while and now you're not a girlfriend anymore. Maybe you want to be a fiance, and like this stage of your life where you were boyfriend and girlfriend, they're coming to an end and you're starting a new stage. So something needs to be changed in your relationship. Something has to be completely different. Something needs to come to an end. So that's why potentially if you've been thinking about maybe leaving your partner, or you've been thinking about like ending your relationships or breaking up, that's a month for that. That's a month for a change. I would say like 10 of Swords, it is in general about something that has been bothering us, something that is we're struggling living our best life because of this. So that's why this fear, when we talk about the relationships, the love and the romantic relationships, something needs to be changed. You're not feeling happy about it. Something is bothering you. You are feeling sad. You're feeling devastated, maybe about different things. So you are struggling. Maybe you're having a lot of conflicts in your relationships. But this is a sign, as I said, that we gotta change it. We gotta see, okay, if you feel the month of November, just try to see, okay, what's going on? Why am I not feeling happy in this relationships? Are you feeling happy? If you are in a relationships, are you feeling happy or not? Are there any problems in the relationship? So just be careful. I would, if you have this card and you are in relationships and you're not planning to break up, I want you to really focus on them during this month, because there's a high chance that something will go wrong. Okay, so that's why shift your focuses. Maybe you've been too focused on your career and you haven't been dedicating enough time to your relationships. That's why in the month of November, please dedicate some time to the relationships, because they are important. It looks like things are crashing, things are going completely in the wrong direction, not how you want. Maybe there are arguments, conflicts, disagreements. So you may fight with your partner during the months of November. If you're not in the relationships, that's not the best months to get into the relationships. That's not the best months to look for a partner. That's not the best months to, I don't know, like as I said, something needs to end. Before you start something new, the month of November, something needs to end. You need to let go of some of the things. Maybe you've been attached too much to certain ideas, ideologies, traditions, or you've been too attached to your partner, or maybe you've been too attached to your ex and you broke up, but you've been too attached to your ex and you cannot move forward. You cannot live your best life. And it's time right now in the month of November to end it. It's time to live a free and happy life. So that's why in months of November, take it as an opportunity to change everything, to make it better. That's why when we change, of course, things are not that pleasant. Things are not that positive and happy, and we're enjoying our life. They're not that optimistic. That's why take a break. If you're in relationships and you've been struggling recently, take a break from each other. I don't know, go somewhere away for a week, but I want you to work again on your relationships. If you are in relationships, take a break, go somewhere by yourself, go, I don't know, to travel, take a week off. So you're kind of separated for a week. You need a break, okay? You need a break. Maybe it's not a break for forever until the rest of your life. You're breaking up, that's it. But taking a short break, I would also recommend it if you are struggling with your relationships in the month of November. Okay, so as I said, if you have card number 1, gotta focus on your relationships way more probably than you've been doing before. If you're not in relationships, not a good month to get into new relationships. I want you to finish and wrap up all the previous ones, making sure that you are done with all your past partners, that nothing is holding you back, you're not attached to a past, and you can start building your life. I want you to wrap this story to an end, put an end to it. And again, taking any breaks. If you're in a relationship and you're not planning to break up, you don't want to break up, I would encourage you to actually take a week off, leave some time separating for a week or two. That would be very beneficial for both of you. Okay. All right. So let's move to the card number 2. And we had here 3 of Wands. And when it comes to card number 2, it is actually also telling us to take a pause. It is telling us that we gotta take it slowly. We gotta take it easy the months of November when it comes to relationships. Maybe if you've been struggling in your relationships, maybe you've had some problems, it's a good month to pause, to analyze, to dedicate some time to your relationships. Analyze, think like what's going on. If you've been having some problems and you haven't had an opportunity to talk, maybe you've been having so many problems with your partner and you've never discussed them, you've never communicated them to each other. So I want you to take this time in the month of November and start figuring things out. Start talking, start thinking, start focusing and analyzing what's going on. If you've been having problems for a while, I want you to pause here and see like what's going on. Are we continuing being together or not? Like, is it worse of all our energy and our mental health, maybe emotional health? You've been struggling too much. So that's why you're kind of, I would say, in the month of November, if you are in relationships, you're kind of in between. It's not like the best months, like not the most positive months, and at the same time it's not the best, the negative months, the worst months you can ever get. It's kind of in between with ups and downs. There are certain things to consider, there are certain things to pay attention to, and there are certain good things which you can consider as well. So it's like all coming to a balance, how you, in general, you can balance your relationships. Maybe you've been too focused on your career and you haven't been dedicating enough time to your relationships. I want you to focus on this. I want you to see what's going on. So that's why work on your relationships. If you are in relationship in the month of November, take a pause, because this card, it is about pause. It is about taking some time off to think, to reflect, maybe live separately for some time and see how things are going. If you've been struggling in the relationships, maybe you go travel for a week and you see how relationships are going, and you just need you need a break. I'm not taking the break like finishing and ending relationships completely. No, you just need a short break from each other. Maybe you've been too long for a long period of time together, and now it's time to focus on yourself and ask yourself all the questions. How are you feeling with this person? How are you feeling in these relationships? How are things going? So as I said, you're kind of in between. You're kind of in the months of November deciding like, should I continue being in these relationships or should I not? How things are going. So it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking in the month of November when it comes to the relationships. So I want you to dedicate your time to your relationships in the month of November. It looks like it needs this area. It needs your attention. If you are not in relationships, it's not a month yet to jump into relationships. Just also look, observe, meet different people. Don't make conclusions. Don't have any certain assumptions about certain people. I just want you to take it easy. I don't want you to like get into relationships. Oh, I found a guy, the first guy I found, let's quickly get into relationships. I don't want you to be rushed in your decision, especially when it comes to relationships. If you want to start a serious relationships, if you want to live together, you've been thinking, do you want to live together? I want you to think. I want you to actually weigh on all pros and cons. I want you to analyze, how are you feeling right now? Is it what you want? Or maybe take it easy. So as I said, don't rush. General advice, if you have card number 2, don't rush in your relationships in the months of November. There's a high chance of getting into trouble. There is a high chance of making some mistakes. So we want to avoid that. We want to take it slowly. We want to prepare. If you haven't had a relationships for such a long time and you cannot find a partner, but you really want relationships, if that's you and you have the card number 2, I want you to analyze and see maybe there are certain qualities which you are missing, how you can get better, how you can work on your behavior, how like maybe you want a person who is caring, who gives you a lot of attention, but you have been struggling with that as well. So you can analyze, you can see, you can work on it, you can work on yourself. Do not rush, okay? Do not try to speed things up. Everything will come in the right place in the right time. And just take it easy, especially like, let's say also when it comes to like breaking up. I don't want you to rush this decision of breaking up. I want you to pause and think. If you've been thinking like, I want to break up, I want to move out, don't have emotionally driven decisions. Think, okay? Please think before you actually do anything. Last card, number 3, the universe. Completely different energy in comparison to what we had before with the card number 1 or with the card number 2, the universe. It's a major arcana number 21. And all major arcanas, when we have them, it's something life-changing. It's something new is and life-changing is coming your way, and we gotta use it. And when it comes to the universe, and also the world, right? We call it in major arcana the world, or the card of peace and clarity. So that's why the person feels happy. The person feels happy about relationships. So it's a great month for your relationship. It's a great month to have this inner peace, inner freedom, and you gotta enjoy it. So that's why everything is good. Everything is good. If you start panicking in the month of November, remember this card, that everything is going great how it's supposed to be. Maybe sometimes you may feel like I lack of speed. I want things to be fast, and then we have like things are moving and going somewhere. I want them to be intense. I will tell you right now, if you have this card for the month of November, it's not about being intense. It's not about having lots of speed, lots of fire. It's peace. It's calm card. Everything is good, but it is calm. And what can happen is, if you are expecting your partner, if you're expecting your relationships have lots of fire and intensity and, I don't know, moving and going and this and this and this, being so fast, I will disappoint you. This is not the month for it. It has like other positive sides. It has lots of calm and feeling of like calm and peace with another person. And that's why enjoy it. Enjoy different sides of these relationships, okay? And it's an amazing card. It's an amazing card if you've been struggling to meet a partner, if you want to get into relationships. It's a good month to do so. The universe, the world, it is also about different people. Like, for example, you've been maybe looking for a partner, you want to get into relationships, but you've been looking only for a person with the same background as you are, maybe from the same country, who speaks the same language. I want you to expand your search, because the universe, it is about people with different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different religions. So you can potentially meet another person with just a different background. Be open towards meeting new people. It is a world. We have this mindset that we are welcoming everyone. We are networking with everyone. We feel comfortable around everyone. That's why do not exclude people from different places in the world with different backgrounds. I want you to respect everyone. So that's where you will find peace, and that's where you will find clarity, okay? But as I said before, it's definitely not a month about crazy speeds. Yes, it's a great card. It's an amazing card for the relationships, but it's more that it's calm, peaceful. We're not rushing anywhere. We're enjoying the time together with our partner, if you have a partner. And I want you to bring this peace and calm. Maybe your relationships have been too intense. You've been having so many arguments. And now the month of November is to bring this peace. The world is about negotiations. It's about different agreements. Maybe you couldn't agree on something for a long period of time, and the month of November is to work on it. It is to negotiate, come to different conclusions, different decisions that will satisfy both sides and will make everyone happy, okay? But that's the card number 3. So let's move to our next pick a card. It is about career and money and finances, how things are gonna go. Let's see. Card number 1. Just kind of try to feel. Do you resonate with number 1? Do you want number 1? Card number 2. Is this your card or not? Maybe card number 2 is yours. And card number 3. That's the last one. All right, so let's see, what do we have? Card number 1, one more time. Card number 2, and card number 3. 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget to write your card number in the comments below. Let me know what card did you pick. Let's see, maybe there's the popular card, the most popular one that everyone is picking. But the card number 1, it is a major arcana, the Hermit. That's how it looks. The card number 2, it is 8 of Swords. If you pick card number 2, that's how your card looks like. And the card number 3, it is 5 of Discs or 5 of Pentacles. And it says the word worry, right? That's how it looks. So let's start with the card number 1, the Hermit. It's a beautiful card. I really like how the Hermit looks in this deck, because in many other decks he is very dark and gray and sad, and he looks very bright here, right? So when it comes to the Hermit, you can see he has lots of snakes in here. Snakes are about transformation. They're about something new in your life. So that's why, since we are talking about the career, finances, your business, so some transformations are coming your way. In general, it is major arcana. As I said, all major arcanas, they are about something life-changing which is coming your way. That's why I want you to be very careful and cautious about people you meet, different events you go, different opportunities that are coming your way. Everything will come for a reason. Nothing is going to happen randomly, okay? And when it comes to the Hermit, he is by himself. So that's why for the months of November, it is better to do all work by yourself. It is better to focus on what you are doing, how you are doing your work, rather than how other people are around you performing. Maybe also start fighting and competing with them. The Hermit, he's not about that. He is a very wise and mature person. So analyzing, researching, he loves digging deeper into the subject. So definitely it is not a month when it comes to your work and to your career. That's definitely not a month to take everything easy. Like, just go with the flow. Nope. We gotta analyze. We gotta research. We gotta see and investigate how things are going. Is this working or this is not working? If something is not working, why it's not working? What mistakes am I making? Analyzing your mistakes. So it's a lot of analyzing. I want you to take your career and money more seriously and dedicate more in-depth analysis and research. Maybe you wanted to start your business, but you haven't been even doing research. You haven't analyzed anything. Maybe you want to write everything down on the board. For example, I have the board here where I write all my plans and things I want to achieve and what do I need, every single step. So I want you to break it down as well. I want you to do more in-depth work when it comes to your career and when it comes to your finances, because it looks like it needs more stability, because this card, it is about stability. We need to bring more stability. We need to have a clear plans. What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on? That's why I want you to be more wise with your decisions and your choices. I want you to avoid any spontaneous expenses. I want you to avoid any spontaneous decisions when it comes to your work and career. Everything needs to be well thought. Do not waste your money on the things you don't need right now. I want you to be smart about your expenses. Maybe you haven't been tracking your expenses for a while, and I want you to start tracking it. I want you to start thinking, okay, where my money is going to. Maybe you realize that you don't have enough money. You earn money, but money flows and goes away somewhere every single month. So that's the month to analyze your finances, do the budgeting. That's the key how things can actually get better, things can work out, because otherwise, if you don't do that, by the end of the month of November, you will start saying like, oh, I lost so much money. There were so many expenses. Yeah, but were those smart decisions and purchases, for example? So we are avoiding impulsively and emotionally driven purchases. And we are focusing on what do we actually need. So before making any decision in the month of November, with your work, with your career, with your finances, think a lot, analyze a lot. If you want to quit your job, please do not quit just for the sake of quitting, okay? I want you to think about it. I want you to weigh all pros and cons. I want you to understand that, okay, if I'm quitting this job, do I have a way to earn money? Do I have enough savings maybe if I'm not going to work and I'm not going to find a job? Is it going to be a smart decision? Can I afford this right now or not? So it's a lot of work, thinking, analyzing, avoiding all this spontaneous things and decisions and easy going decisions. Everything, you need a plan. You need a plan for your work. You need a plan for your finances. Everything needs to be planned out in the month of November, and that's the most important thing. Otherwise, things will go completely in the wrong direction if you don't. But if you plan, it will bring you clarity on what's going on, where things are moving and going. And you can focus on being, we have the lantern here, being the light to other people. Otherwise, right now, you don't see it. And with the major arcanas, things, and in general with Tarot, I always give you two directions. You either take one direction or you either take another direction. So maybe if you actually work and analyze and plan, things will work out great for you. If you don't, and you keep on wasting your money, you keep on buying things that you don't actually need, random purchases, don't be surprised that by the end of this month, this area of your life, your career and finances will struggle. Okay, I just want to say right away, it's your choices, it's your decisions you make, but you can get the most out of this month by analyzing, by understanding what's going on, okay, and by diving deeper into the subject. Okay, the card number 2. The card number 2 is 8 of Swords. And when it comes to 8 of Swords, you, in the month of November, you may feel limited in your actions, limited in the things you want to do. That's why I do not expect the months to be very fast and growing and getting this and this and this. You may feel stuck. Why do you feel stuck? Actually, with the 8 of Swords, it is not because of you, primary. We'll talk about you as well. But the primary reason, there are outside factors that are blocking you. Maybe some, like, I don't know, you decided to go somewhere and then that place said that they canceled the event. And they canceled it, like it wasn't you who canceled the trip or canceled like an event. It was other people who did that, and you just gotta obey to what's happening and you gotta follow what other people did. It's just like different circumstances you have to follow, and you gotta understand them. So that's why you may feel limited in your movements, limited in your actions because of the outside factors. But there is something else. We have 2 swords, right? So let's say one sword that's outside factors that are limiting you. We have another sword, and another sword is you. Another limit is yourself. You limit yourself. How you limit yourself? By having lots of fears, by having lots of doubts. That's why you may feel stuck. That's why you may feel like I'm not achieving anything in life. I'm not growing in my career. I'm not growing in my finances. Things are not working out. I want to get to this point and this point, but you have lots of fears. Maybe you have a fear of failure. Maybe you've been complaining too much, and that's the struggle you will have when it comes to your work. And I want you to have more positive mindset. So the more negative you are about everything that's happening in your life, in your finances, in your career, the more of those things will be given to you to test you out and see how you are doing. So I want you to have more positive mindset. I want you to be more confident in yourself, be more aware of all the things that you have in life. So that's why in the month of November, when it comes to career and finances, things may be more slowly, because like you're getting blocked from everywhere than you would expect. That's why maybe it's not the best month to, I don't know if you've been thinking to launch a new course, you've been thinking to launch a new like sales program or something like that. Maybe it's not the best month to do so. It's just there are too many outside factors that can affect that, and things may not go according to your plan. So that's why I want you to focus on the resources you already have. That's not the month to come up with something new. I want you to focus on what you already have and try to improve them. Try to work on, maybe you have your online course, work on it. Maybe develop the program, work how you can improve it. Work if this is not going that way, okay, how we can change it, how we can have plan A, B, C, and D. So I want you to be more prepared. I want you to be more focused and focused on what's happening inside of you, because whatever is going to happen inside of you, if you don't believe in yourself, if you have some limiting beliefs, if you've been struggling, things are not gonna go well, as I just told you, in the month of November for your money, for your career. You wanted to earn more, but there is a barrier that you cannot earn more. You wanted to grow, but there's a barrier that you cannot do that. You wanted to secure a project, but they decided to put it on pause. So everything can go against you in the month of November. And if things go against you in the month of November, it's time to pause. And as I said, take this opportunity to grow and develop what you already have, how you can improve it, learn how to be patient. I would say that one of the lessons for you when it comes to money and career for the month of November is learning how to be patient. Things will work out. If they're not working out right now, it means that it's not the time yet. You are missing something. Maybe you need to prepare more. Maybe you need to work on the things more. But if things are not happening in the month of November, don't get discouraged. Don't get disappointed. It just means not yet. Not yet. Okay? Like your things and your time will come. But maybe right now it's not yet the best time. Okay? That was the Eight of Swords. Five of Discs, or Five of Pentacles. As I said, the card speaks for itself. It says worry. And there are things to worry about in the month of November when it comes to money, finances, and your career. That's why, you may experience some difficulties, financial difficulties, maybe too many expenses. Maybe, I don't know, you are moving and you have to pay this place and this place and this place. Or maybe you had a client and you've been getting, your primary income has been coming from this client, and your client decided to take a pause and you're not going to get paid for the month of November. So there are some things and areas to worry about in the month of November. And how do we deal with that? First, for the month of November, work on your expenses. Budgeting, it is very important. Analyze your expenses. Do not waste money. Even maybe right now everything seems fine, and the beginning of November everything seems fine, and you're like, everything is good. Lisa, what are you saying? Everything is amazing. I'm living in abundance. Everything is amazing. And it doesn't mean that the whole month is going to be like this. I want you to be more cautious still with your expenses. I want you to actually, if you buy something, do you need it right now, or can it wait until next month? Realistically, okay? Like realistically, look at this. Is it something that is super necessary and without it you cannot live your life, you cannot exist, and you cannot work? Or it can wait until next month, like especially when it comes to major purchases. Not a good month for major purchases. Not a good month for investments. Not a good month because potentially it can be that you invested some money got locked, and you actually need your money and you cannot do anything about it. Please be more conscious with your finances, with your money. How do you use it? Where do you put them? Where do you invest them? Like, avoid, as I said, all the impulsive purchases. Only ask yourself, like, before buying something, do I need it? Okay, or can it wait until next month or not? Okay, so that's why when things are not gonna go according to your plan, when it comes to the Five of Pentacles, Five of Discs, what we need to do, the solution to all of this, is to ask for help. Is to ask for a help from other people, because you cannot handle everything by yourself. You need other people around you. And sometimes you were like, I don't want to ask for help. It's going to make me vulnerable, look vulnerable, and I don't want that. Other people will judge me because I made a mistake and I'm struggling. It's hard. Like, for many people, it is hard asking for a help. But the key And the main way how to get out of all the troubles you will get in the month of November is to involve other people, is to ask other people if they can help you, maybe financially, if they can help you with their resources, with their time. Involve other people, okay? If you're trying to handle everything by yourself, there's a high chance of getting into trouble. There are more reasons to worry. In having other people, you will get extra support with whatever you do, whatever's happening in those areas of your life. So that's why if you have this card, if you have the card number 3, the 5 of discs, I want you to focus on your finances and career and money, because there is something to worry about potentially. And we want to avoid that. We want to prepare ourselves. We want to see, okay, where potentially we may have some problems with some, I don't know, I have some doubts that things may not go according to the plan in this area and this project. So prepare yourself in advance. Prepare all your resources in advance. Prepare your savings. If you don't have savings at all, maybe it's time to think about them. Maybe it's time to have a savings fund and start putting some money into the savings fund. So if something happens, you already know that, okay, there's nothing to worry because I have my savings account. Even like for the next couple of months, if I don't work, if I don't have that much clients, I will be okay. Okay. And I want you to look at this. I want you to have involve all the different things. It's about balancing everything and seeing, connecting how things are working out. That was money, career, and finances. And the last one, it is just the general advice, general forecast and advice for the month of November. Card number 1. Again, just ask yourself, if the card number 1 is it my card? And just try to feel what is your intuition is telling you, your gut feeling is telling you. Card number 2. And card number 3. That's a card number 3. So let me put them together. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget to write your number of the card, which card did you pick, in the comments below. And let's start the card number 1. The Emperor, the Major Arcana number 4. Okay. Card number 2, also Major Arcana, the High Priestess. I really like how she looks here. She's very beautiful. And the card number 3, 7 of discs. I'm not gonna read the word here because we're not gonna look at it from that perspective, okay? That's the card number 3. Okay, so the first card, the Emperor. The Major Arcana number 4, and in general, I said it so many times during this video, when we have a Major Arcana, it just means some important events, some important things are going to happen for you and to you in the month of November. So that's why pay attention to people you meet, things which are happening around you. Everything is going to happen for a reason. Nothing is going to come randomly to you in the month of November. And when it comes to the Emperor, he is very active. He's actively going and doing the things. He's working, he's going there and there and there. So it's very active energy. So that's why in the month of November, it is better to be very active in general when it comes to all areas of your life. And the Emperor, the main problem of the Emperor, he has lots of power. He uses his power towards other people. So I want you to pay attention. How are you talking to other people? How are you communicating to other people? Maybe you are too strict with other people. Maybe you are limiting other people. Maybe you don't give them enough space to express themselves. Maybe you're over controlling other people. Maybe you are not allowing other people to do things what they want. You're not letting them live their life. So pay attention how you communicate. Communication is the key. Sometimes you may be too aggressive. Look how you talk to others. Look how you behave. I want you to, if you see that there's lots of firing, if you have lots of anger, there's a high chance the Emperor may have it. He may have lots of anger and negative feelings inside of him. So I want you to go maybe to the gym, do physical activity. So do not put it out on other people around you, okay? So learn how to communicate, learn how to manage other people. If you are a leader, if you have your own team, if you have your own business, it's a good month to focus on this. It's a good month to show how good of a leader you are. If you are struggling with the leadership skills, it's a good month to study. It's a good month to gain all of those skills. The problem also was Emperor that he wants to do everything by himself. I'm taking responsibilities for everyone. Or in general, if you're struggling with taking the responsibilities, it's a good month to learn that. It's a good month to see maybe you've been avoiding certain responsibilities. Or if you are that kind of person, I will do that myself. I will do that and I will do this and I will do this and I will take responsibility for everyone. And I want to be so independent and will focus on myself. I don't need anybody. I can do it by myself. So ask other people for help if needed. Do not try to handle everything by yourself. It's amazing to be very powerful. It's amazing to know how to handle things. But I want you to invite other people to your life as well. And let other people help you. Like delegating the tasks, so you have your own business, delegating the tasks, giving tasks to other people to assist you in whatever you are doing. So try to give other people opportunity to help you and assist you in whatever like day-to-day tasks as well. But in general, the Emperor, he is very decisive. He knows what he is doing, so I want you to be like that as well in the month of November. Know what's going on, know where you're going, be very active, focus on your negative behavior traits, how you communicate, how you talk to other people. Do you have a lot of anger and aggression maybe inside of you, lots of energy that you need to put out? Focus on all of that, and overall it's a great month. It's a great month for achievements. It's a great month to get to the point where you want to be and to achieve all your goals and get the results, but you just gotta work a lot. As I said, it's very hardworking and active month, so you gotta work a lot. You gotta delegate some tasks. Maybe you're not good at something, allow other people to help you and not try to handle everything by myself. Maybe your partner wants to help you and you're like, no, I'll do it myself. I'm so independent and I have lots of power and lots of strength. I'll do it myself. If other person is offering you help, get help. Please don't try to do everything by yourself. The card number 2, the High Priestess. When it comes to energy number 2, it is all about feeling yourself and listening to yourself. It's your intuition. So in the month of November, listen to your intuition more. Listen to yourself more. What is your heart is telling you? You will get extra guidance in the month of November, but you gotta identify, okay, like, is this extra help coming from above or what is it? Try to avoid logic. I want you to feel. It is all about feeling rather than using the logic. What is intuition? Intuition is like extra advice we get at this certain period of time. Just work on your intuition, work on developing, work on identifying what is this feeling, how am I supposed to feel it? Add more random decisions in your life. For example, you're going to an event and you open your wardrobe, ask yourself, like just close your eyes, like what do I want to wear? First thing, what should I wear? And first thing that comes to your mind, you grab it and you go. And that would be just like, that's how I felt. I just have this feeling that I should wear this. Maybe you're leaving your house and you're like, how am I feeling? I should grab an umbrella. I don't know why. I didn't check the weather forecast. I think it's going to rain. You just okay, take it. The logic would be when you come to the wardrobe and you're like, okay, this event is at this time, it's going to be cold outside. What the weather? Should I wear the long sleeve or short? What about the color palette for this event? That's the logic when we'll start thinking, when we include and involve our brain. But for the month of November, if you have the card number 2, it is a lot about intuition. It is a lot about listening to yourself, how you feel. What is your gut feeling it's telling you? Also, it is good month because it's everything very mysterious when it comes to energy number 2. It's a good month to study, to educate, learn something, maybe psychology, because number 2, it is also about psychology, personal growth and development. Maybe we're reading more books on that, doing self-reflections, how everything is going, mysterious. It is also esoterics if you wanted to do for a while. So listening to yourself and getting the extra guidance that it's coming from the God, from the universe, in whatever you believe in, they will help you. You just gotta trust, okay? Trust and turn off your brain and just go with the flow and things will work out, okay? 7 of discs. 7 of discs, and as I said, let's avoid this word. Let's avoid the word failure, because I want you to associate the month of November with this not the best, not the most pleasant word. And when it comes to the 7 of Pentacles, it's just you're not feeling happy about what's going on in your life. You're not feeling happy with your work, because that's the discs, pentacles. They're symbolizing the work and career and finances. So you're not feeling happy about your work. You're not feeling happy with what's going on in your life or your career. So take it as an opportunity to analyze. Take it as an opportunity to see, okay, why I'm not feeling happy? What am I missing? What's troubling me? Right? Why maybe I'm emotionally not stable with this work? Why it drains all my energy? So that's why for the months of November, you may have to do things you don't like doing. Things just need to be done. It's just better to be done with them once and forever. So you don't come back to this, but yes, you will be forced to do things you're not truly enjoying, especially your work, some extra tasks. Maybe it's end of the year report, you will start preparing them and you don't feel like you want to do them. That's why you don't feel happy. It's just get yourself together and do things that needs to be done. Do not postpone them. Like, do not wait until the last moment. It's just better to do them, like, let's say at the beginning of the month, so the whole other half of the rest of the month you can enjoy your life, so you don't have to think about potential problems or issues you have to deal with. But that's the month of November. Just ask yourself also, when it comes to work, ask yourself, why do I do things I don't like doing? Maybe if it's for your work, for your business, maybe do you want to hire a professional who will do that for you? With your main job, it's a full-time job. If you're working for somebody, like, okay, you just ask yourself, why am I doing the work I hate doing in my life? How can I make it better? Like, in general, I like the work, but there are some things that's troubling me. So just ask yourself, how can I change it? How can I make it better? How I can make myself feel better with everything that's happening? Why I don't like what I'm doing? Why I'm feeling sad? Like, what exactly troubles me? So it's a lot in the month of November. It's a lot of analyzing and thinking and taking the time to pause and asking yourself, like, why I don't like it. What exactly I don't like about my current job? What bothers me? What bothers me about my career? Maybe you've been struggling finding a path. Maybe you've been overworking and that's what you hate. That's what brings you an anxiety, that your employer have been giving you lots of work and lots of tasks to do and you're not paid enough for this and you cannot work like this anymore. So that's the feeling you will have inside in the month of November, like something is bothering you, something you're not feeling happy about your work, you're not feeling happy what's going on in life. And if you feel that way, it's time to analyze, it's time to reflect. I want you to reflect and ask yourself all of those questions. Why? Like, why this? Why am I keep on doing this if I don't enjoy it? And focus on your physical health. Maybe you've been overworking and you're just tired and you need a break. So that's why I want you to pay attention to your physical health, emotional health. Potentially it can lead to the burnout. So we want to avoid that, okay? Let's catch it on the first stages. So we avoid all the burnouts and we avoid all the negative feelings and emotions this new month can potentially bring you, okay? But that was it for the month of November, just the general forecast and advice. And we still have our lovely, beautiful emotional support cards. So I will pull, as I said, 3 cards for you, your extra emotional support. If you feel stuck, if you feel not happy, something is bothering you in your life, let's get back to this emotional support animals. And this emotional support animal will guide you and help you in the month of November. Okay, let's see what's your emotional support animal. I'll pull 3 cards as well, and you just pick one, okay? Number 1. Just again think about the number. Number 2. And number 3. So write your card number below. Again, this is number 1. They are bigger, I need more space. Number 2 and number 3. Which one is yours? So number 1, that's your number 1 card. Number 1, you are strong, you are resilient, you will defeat this. Okay? You got it. It's your cat. It's a lovely, beautiful cat. Looking so cute. That's your message. You are strong. You will defeat it. You will go through everything in the month of November. Just believe in yourself and you got it. And that's your emotional support animal for the month of November. The card number 2. That's how it looks. I'll show you first. And what it says: I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. One more time. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. You totally got this. That's your emotional support animal. If you have the card number 2 for the month of November, you got this. Yes, you may feel anxious, you may feel that you're struggling, but remember that you totally got this. Number 3. That's a beautiful unicorn. That's how your card looks like. Just because you feel like trash doesn't mean you are trash. Okay? Separate yourself. If you feel like shit, it doesn't mean that you are a trash. I'll use different language here. So that's why I remember that whatever is happening, your life events, different circumstances, they do not define who you are. Okay? Whatever is happening in your life, mistakes or things you make, they do not define who you are as a person. But that's your 3 emotional support animals, pets for the month of November. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what animal, what pet did you get, what message did you get, what cards did you pick for the month of November. Let's see how things are going for many people. But thank you again one more time everyone for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye everyone.